Used to call him with the behind the back with the backhanded flip off the glass for EJ.
They work it around to C.J. Wilcox, who's been a brilliant shooter in the month of March. Made one tonight, but missed a couple. Darnell Gant off the bench scores. Let's go to Rebecca Harlow.
Well, guys, Dana Altman maximizing the talent of a short rotation. At the beginning of the year, practices were long, learning that new offense. But over the last 6 weeks, they've been down to very short.
Took the hit against a big, strong player like Katron. Good defense by the big.
Thomas getting in the middle. That's something what they were unable to do in the first 5 minutes of this game. Isaiah Thomas. They're beginning to wait.
Oregon falls back into 2-3 zone with some serious matchup pressure.
That'll work. Thomas to Terrence Ross, who climbs the ladder and throws it down.
Orchestrating the maestro, Terrence Ross, going back door off of pressure on the wing against the zone. No backside help, has to reach back and extend.
Little men under 6 feet tall on the floor right now with Armstead, Lloyd, and Strobridge. Ross lays it in.
An afterthought pass by
and misses, and Thomas grabs it.
And it's another way to get your team some rest also. I can understand why Lorenzo Romar staying in that zone.
Scott Suggs trying to shoot Oregon out of any kind of thought of
their zone, just a little more aggressive.
Darnell Gant from the right baseline knocks it down. That's a 2.
Or looks a little out of place with this small lineup for Oregon, so he's got to stumble into a couple of offensive rebounds with his size.
Scott Suggs playing healthy. Sat
3 games and 3 nights stretch.
From behind, Gant with a great block, Marcus.
Yeah, great defense by Gant from behind.
Man to zone held Oregon to just 35% shooting, and the wings were only 6 for 20. Thomas coming out of the floor to lead the team with Ross, C.J. Wilcox, who takes a 3 from the corner and knocks it down.
But I think Washington is also, Steve, a team that can get casual passing the basketball. If you pressure the basketball.
Well, Terrence Ross. They made just 2 of their 11 three-point attempts. Ball knocked free. Coming up with it, Matthew Bryan Ammoning. And he misses the... but gets it back and rolls it in.
To get into transition.
Washington winning despite MBA being held at just 4 points. Gant. Got it.
That's some of the quickness defensively that we talk about.
Second chances the Huskies have had.
You see the athleticism just kind of epitomized, capitalized right there. Here's a lot. There's some more athleticism too. There's 2 examples. First, Justin Holiday
interviewed you for the Pac-10 Insider radio show about Coach Wooden. A 10-minute interview that will be on tonight. And just some of the memories you have about the greatest coach of all time.
To play to block the shot. Great energy by this Oregon team playing their 3rd game in 3 nights.
Thomas has to take the shot and knocks it down with 3 seconds left in the shot clock. Washington now leads by 7 as Isaiah Thomas shows everybody why he has been a first-team All-Pac-10 player the last 2 years.
Shot clock winding down. Garrett Sim on the contest. You see the 3-2 on the shot clock above the basket. Isaiah calmly buries the jump shot to keep the momentum. It's on Matthew Bryan Ammoning. Try to go to him inside. Nowhere to maneuver because of the collapsed zone on the interior.
Terrence Ross outside knocks down the 3.
Foul for himself.
Dana Altman thinking right now we cannot let Washington open up a bigger lead. So he brings back in Jovan Catron with 4 fouls. Instead, the Huskies open up a 10. They're in that zone with 2 little guys out top, Armstead and Strobridge. Ammoning finally gets it to fall. $1. Charlie Hill wins gas for a year. Terrence Ross, he can sky.
Got the point, more scoring. But now just really thinking pass first when he penetrates, trying to set up teammates for jumpers and dunks and layups.
Wilcox from the corner knocks it down. That might be the dagger. This could be a 4-point play. C.J. Wilcox from the corner gets fouled, makes the shot.
Nice.
12 assists.
Isaiah Thomas has gone through this metamorphosis that's really important.
Go as this game is over with Washington leading by 16 inside of a minute to play. Ross behind his back. Brings it down.
The boss, T. Ross. Coach Wilmore not crazy about that with this kind of double-digit lead, but Terrence Ross is like, hey, what else was I supposed to do? Split and jam, splits the double team here. The little split right there between two players, Singler and Sim, and then what athleticism on the finish. Terrence Ross, Portland Jefferson High School. Play defense, you don't play. That's why Terrence Ross lost his spot in the rotation, able to get it back through his efforts and hustle. But that's what's going to take this team as far as they're going to go tomorrow, starting in that Pacific Life Pac-10 Championship game. And then beyond that, in the NCAA tournament, it's going to be their defensive effort, Steve.
It will be Coach Romar against Coach Miller. Arizona against Washington. Our Toyota tires driven to perform. Isaiah Thomas.
Another points, assists, double-double. But this young man out of Tacoma, Washington, did a great job just doing everything. You know, 10 points and 12 assists, ties the Pac-10 tournament record for assists. Had 11 last night, betters that by 1. But again, he is feeding and thriving and getting his energy off of passing the basketball. And great to see for a point guard of his stature.
Here's how we got here.